Hello, Living Dead Dolls fans. This is Josh, aka Doggiepants, coming at you with another Living Dead Dolls review. So I decided to start reviewing all of the series because I've had so many people ask for certain dolls, and I have all of them right now. And who knows, how often I'm going to buy and sell. So now's the time to do it, I guess. So I'm going to start with Series One and go from there. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll see. So not all of the dolls are complete that I have. The majority of them are, but I may not be able to show you all of the accessories and things like that. So just beware. But for Series 1, I think I do have all of the accessories. So let's begin. I'm going to show you the coffin first. This is a pretty standard black coffin. There's no handles. It's pink on the inside. This is the very first tissue that we had. The chipboards. Pardon the glare. There we go. So you have the drawing on the right. Or what is that? Yeah, that's the right. Sorry. Drawing on the right, then we have the poem and the name of the doll right there on the top. There's a little bit of blood splattering as well. Very first chipboards, guys. Yeah, that's what they looked like. It's a pretty standard coffin. You'll notice with some of the coffins that are older, especially for Series 1, Series 2, it seems that it's the worst. There are things that a lot of the Living Dead Dolls collectors refer to as veining, and that means basically that the cardboard of the coffins have gotten old, and the plastic covering a little bit over the cardboard has started to bubble and things like that. If you have that, it's not that big of a deal. Pretty much everybody has that. It's just the nature of the coffins being very old. So don't worry too much about it. Yes, so I'm going to start with my least favorite doll and go to my favorite. They're all special in my heart because this is Series 1, so even the last one is great. Just a heads up. But I'm going to start with Sadie. I know, blasphemy, right? The very first Living Dead doll that was ever made, handmade, is Sadie, and this is her for Series 1, but she is my least favorite of Series 1 dolls. And the reason is she's kind of plain, although I love plain. Again, it's just taste, whatever. Her dress is a felt material. It's very simple, very beautiful. It is all one piece, and it velcros up the back, including her collar. So you'll notice that's all one piece there. The collar does kind of come up every now and again, so you want to make sure that that is down. She comes with socks. They're white socks, pretty standard cotton white socks, and the also standard Mary Jane shoes. Her hair rooting, and on some of the Sadies that I've had in the past, they've been better than the one that I have currently right now, but they're usually really lush, really nice. Some of the best rooting that you see on any of the dolls usually is Series 1, original Series 1, Sadie and Sid. Her face makeup is very simple, very beautiful. She has one black eye, one white eye. It's a very iconic Living Dead Dolls look. She has the black lips, the standard eyebrows. This is about as standard of a Living Dead doll as you can get. So that's her. She does come with some accessories. She comes with a little coffin purse, which you can open, a little bloodied knife, and a little black bouquet of roses. So that is Sadie's accessories. One other thing that I want to mention about the Series 1 dolls, this brings up a lot of confusion for people that start collecting. There's actually kind of two versions of all of the Series 1 dolls from the original release. I'm not talking about the series or the 13th anniversary re-release of all of the dolls. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the actual dolls themselves. And sometimes they're referred to as the Japanese versions and the American versions. I don't know what the story is behind all of that with the manufacturing or what the deal is. But the only difference that you can really tell of which ones you have is that the Japanese version has a white sticker with a bunch of Japanese writing on the bottom of the coffins. And also, the dolls have holes in their hand. Now, I do not have the Japanese version, so all of my Series 1 dolls have no holes. But there are Sadies and Sins and Damians and everything that are legit Series 1 release dolls that do have the holes in their hands. So, just be aware if you're like, I don't think this is real, is this blah blah blah. No, it's real. It's just a different version. So, keep an eye out for that. So that is Sadie. First doll. Second doll. Bam! Sin, and I love Sin. She's so great. Her hair is fantastic. Her hair is a little bit shorter than Sadie's, but it's pretty close. So they're kind of twin sisters almost in a little way. a little, twin sisters a little bit. You know what I'm saying. Anyways, they both have the felt dresses. They're almost identical, except hers is red, hers is black. The only other difference is that the red one for Sin has a little bit of a hole right here at the bottom of the Velcro, and that's so her tail can get through. She is the first doll that ever had an attachable tail. And I'm going to open this up for you so you can get a look at the way that the tail works. The tail was built with a little peg at the end of it that went into a hole in her mold and was glued there. So you probably can wiggle it out. You'd have to break the glue and you be in danger of damaging the doll, so I wouldn't recommend it, but you could do it. The other thing that is unique to Sin is that she has a different mold, a different head mold, in that she has horns. And the horns are not glued on, they are part of the head mold. So you'll see some of these blank dolls that they've released here and there for prizes and things like that. And you'll actually see that the horns are part of the mold. So there's that. She has the Mary Jane shoes, white socks. Her face paint is also very simple. She has a red lip with a black outline. I don't know if you can see that. My lighting's a little weird again today. She has white pupils with a little red dot in the center and red around the pupils. And that is Sin. She does come with a pitchfork. Unfortunately, she cannot hold said pitchfork because she does not have holes in her hand. And the pitchfork does not have a peg. And even the Japanese versions that do have a hole in their hand, I don't believe the accessories came with pegs. So I'm not sure how that worked or what the deal was. But yes, so pitchfork. Very cute. Sin. Next up we have Exorcist. I know, I'm sorry guys, but you gotta do what you gotta do. Exorcist. Her outfit is cotton. It's a very thin cotton. She has a lot of difficulty standing up. And the reason is that she has footy pajamas on. And the footy pajamas, they do have this little sole. Gosh, my lighting is terrible. I don't know if you can see that. It's pink. And they're a little rounded on the edge. And they move quite a bit. So it is hard to get her to balance up. Well, there you go. I got it. But sometimes she comes a tumbling down. She also has this cute little bunny tail on the back of her outfit. It velcros up the back. The hood and the outfit are two separate pieces, and you can see that by the little, hanging over here, whatever. It's like a hood. Comes off. It is a pain in the butt to get it off because she has this noose around her neck. And many of the other versions of The Exorcist, the noose is tied on with an actual kind of twine or who knows what. But this is actually a molded noose of plastic. So it is a hard plastic, and it is molded onto the doll. Her head was popped through the hole, so it's not removable unless you remove the doll's head, and I never do that because it's a little dangerous. Her haircut is really cute. I'm not going to take this off because it takes forever to get it back on. I've made that mistake many a times collecting, and I'm not going to do it now. But she does have a cute little purple bobbed haircut that comes to about shoulder length. It's very cute. It's very simple. You can display her without the hood, and she looks really great. Her face makeup is pretty simple. Double white eyes. She has kind of this purple lip. And then she has the Charlie Manson X on her forehead. She's the first Living Dead doll to have that X, I believe. So that is her. That is Exorcist. She's fabulous. And she does come with accessories as well. She comes with a little Easter basket that does have kind of the green grass that you see for Easter baskets, in it. And then also a cockroach that looks a little bit like an Easter egg. So it's got some dots on the back of it as well. So that is her accessory. Oh, I lost the cockroach. I'll grab it in a minute. That is Exorcist. Next up. Oh, God, which one could it be? Which one could it be? It could be a Posie. Yes, I know. Blasphemy. Posie is an amazing doll. She is kind of what I consider to be the leader of Series 1. She's always displayed in the center. She has this beautiful, simple dress. You've seen the same dress on Abigail Crane, on Victim with Nosferatu, on, I feel like there's another one too, but I I can't think of what it is. But basically, it's a simple, pretty thin cotton dress. It does have lace that goes around the neckline, which is pretty, standard, famous Living Dead doll look, around the arms, and it does hang a little bit lower than the sleeve itself, so you can see through it at the bottom there. It's longer than her hands, too. So the outfit kind of looks a little bit bigger than the doll, like she's a little kid in her mom's outfit or something. And the lace does hang a little bit lower at the bottom of the dress as well, so it does go all the way around. It's one piece, Velcro's up the back. She has the Mary Jane shoes, but they are actually tan in color, kind of like a yellow tarnished tan, and she does have white socks as well. She has very long hair. Her hair, especially on these older dolls, can get a little snarly. I wouldn't recommend brushing it out, otherwise it gets really frizzy. So you can run your fingers through it. The oil off your hands actually will keep it from fraying, as long as you don't go too crazy. But I kind of just make sure that it's not unruly and let it go because, it's old doll hair. Her face mold does have some texture on it, so it is part of the mold. You'll see these bumps. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this in this video, but she does have some bumps on her forehead. It is part of the mold, which is a really nice detail. She has a cut that goes along her forehead. There we go. She has a little bit of blue around her eyes. She has the white, vacant, no pupil eyes, blue lip. She is your buried alive doll. And she does come with a white rose, which is very nice. It's the white rose. So that is Posie. And last up, you all can guess it, my favorite doll, and I don't know where his coffin is, hold on. There it is Damian. He is the first Living Dead doll I ever bought, the only one that I plan on keeping forever. He is amazing. He's a very simple doll. He has the Omen look about him, clearly. He has kind of the little schoolboy uniform. It is a black jacket. It does have two buttons that button up the front. You want to be careful because it's not sewn on very well, so the snaps can really damage it if you're not careful, and I can't seem to get it unsnapped right now. There we go. But it does unsnap, it does open, and you can see his little shirt underneath with a tie. The shirt is sleeveless, just a heads up, so it's more of like a tank. And then he has his pants that are one piece, so it is all sewn to the shirt. What's an interesting detail is that he has this little belt. I don't know if you can see that I'm pulling that up. It's like they made him a little belt to go around his pants. It's permanent, you can't take it off, but it does, it can kind of ride up a little bit and you can see the shirt underneath, just a heads up. Yeah, and then this whole piece Velcros up the back, so that is his outfit. He does come with white socks. I'm going to show you as soon as I get him shut. Oh, there we go. White socks are a little bit taller because he has the standard Living Dead Dolls boots. There they are. And he also has this cute little hat. And the hat has no give to it, so it's just a felt hat. It does not stay on his head with elastic or anything like that. You just set it in place and it's going to be there forever. His hair is really nice. It can get a little messy, can get a little wild. It's meant to kind of stay back like that. He has a nice widow's peak. He has painted on sideburns, and you'll notice that the back of his head is not rooted all the way down. It's only rooted on the top, and that's so his hair lays nicely, and I actually like that aspect of him. He's pretty haunting looking. He also has the blank white eyes. It does have a little bit of blue around it, and then no paint on the lip because he's a boy. That is him. I'm going to pull up his accessories. He actually has quite a few accessories, Damian. He has a bunch of books. Well, 3 of them, really. They all have kind of demon symbols on them. We have the sulfur symbol. We have a 666 book, and then we have what I'm assuming is some sort of pentagram or something like that. So they're spell books of some kind. And then he also comes with this adorable slingshot. And has this little teeny ball that hangs on the end of it right there. That's his slingshot. Yep. So that is Damian, and in my opinion, the best Living Dead doll in the world. So that is series 1, guys. I flew through that, and it's still like a 15-minute video. I'm sorry, but what are you going to do, huh? So there they are. Hopefully I'll get better with how fast I do these in the future, but I just want to make sure you guys got a look at how they were all made and the quality of all of them. Out of 4 stars, I'm obviously going to give them all 4 stars because they're amazing. They are the reason that I started collecting these dolls, and I am eternally grateful. So thanks so much for watching, and hopefully in the next week or so I will come back with series 2. Thanks guys, take care, I will see you later.